What's up, guys? Today we are shooting the Hunter Constantine 22x4, something like that. We got two targets spaced out down at 22 yards, two at 4 yards. We're going to back up here by the bench, and it's 2 rounds to each A zone on the far targets. Reload 2 rounds to each of the closed targets. Again, this is not just coming out blindly shooting drilled, hoping to hook up. We're going to shoot a couple runs at kind of a comfortable pace, and then we're going to start hitting the gas, see where things fall apart, and bring it back together at the end, okay? Far targets, we're looking for consistency and grip, getting that dot to return right where we want it, getting the eyes to move to a specific point, and then the reload, I'm trying to get my eyes to the spot on the gun that I want, mag in, and really get eyes going on these front targets. I can kind of disrespect them a little bit, but still have to see something, right? I like this one a lot for those reasons. Let's give it some runs. So 439 with a 12 split to end. That one felt pretty good. .450. .420. Stuck the reload. That's the difference. .426. All right, so now we're really hitting the gas, right? We'll go look at the back target here in a minute. What I'm seeing when I do that is if I get a little bit of inconsistency in my grip, those shots in the back are going to wobble around a little bit. And guys, this is what we're talking about. I made a post the other day discussing not just trying to get highlight runs and kind of seeing where the happy medium is, right? Almost out of ammo, so we'll look at it now. Okay. So starting off, I was what, in the 450s-ish, right in there, okay? Once you kind of start dialing in and seeing where the average is, I'm going to start hitting the gas and trying to figure out if I have everything set, if there's a pace that I know I can shoot, if everything's correct. I'm going to try and mimic that feeling in my hands and how I'm running the trigger and keep that pace, right? And then if I mess anything up, I know what's happening. I know the shots that are off back here are because my grip isn't just right when I'm really hitting the throttle on the draw and I'm trying to push through it, right? Or I'm really trying to hit the gas and the reload to get the mag at least up. And that's what's happening. All right, so here's what we got, right? Charlie's dragging off. This honestly isn't that bad, okay? This is me starting to shovel the gun when I'm pushing the trigger, because regardless of what people tell you, I've heard this said that your support hand can make up for slapping the trigger. That's absolutely true. Support hand cannot ever make up for dominant hand moving, okay? So slapping, yes. Influencing the gun, no. That's what's happening there, okay? Not bad on this guy. Got one dragging on Delta. Okay, that's when I'm really hitting the gas and getting down into those 420-ish. Okay, dot moving up a little bit, kind of losing visual focus. So overall, not bad. I'm going to clean these up. I'm going to run it back and kind of do the same thing. I'll do some comfortable runs, and then I'm going to hit the gas again and see if I can get a little more consistent in those 430s. All right, guys, targets are clean. We're going to run this again. Same deal, starting off, I'm shooting confirmation 3 on those far targets, trying to guarantee alphas while still being aggressive. As we start hitting the gas, I really like the analogy of gas and brakes, right? So as we really start speeding up, I'm trying to shoot first shot confirmation 3 on the rear. Follow-up shots are going to be that streak or confirmation 2. Hit the reload, hit the gas super hard, getting the mag out, new mag up into the mag well, building grip, shooting front targets, absolutely confirmation 1. Okay, I can really disrespect these things. So let's see what we got. .446, eyes left the target prematurely, and I have a Delta dragging off, okay? So really hitting the gas on these front targets with an 18-14 split, okay? Just eyes leaving prematurely. Okay, let's talk about that run. It's a 487. If I were to slow that down, if you guys rewatch it, you're going to see an ungodly amount of tension build up, okay? When I came from the rear targets, my grip was slightly off on the draw, Shots were decent. I had one Charlie left, almost a delta on the left target. Watched it, felt it happen. It was one of those, gun comes out of the holster, grip's a little wonky. Hey, push through it, hands start doing weird things. When I got up here, knew my grip was bad. As all of this is happening, I'm telling myself, you have to hit the gas to try and meet some arbitrary time. I don't even know what a good time on this is. I haven't watched the video of Hunter doing it forever. Point being, the run would have been faster and cleaner if I just shot what I was seeing and not worried about a time, okay? Come out and shoot, trying to eliminate tension in harmful spots, okay? Tension generally is a bad thing. You have to have a certain amount of proper tension in your hands to shoot, but when you start seeing all this in the forearms and the shoulders, okay, and everything coming up, that's bad, bad, real bad, okay? So let's try and fix it. Way better. 449, ended on a 13 split, got rid of tension, stuck the reload. That's what I'm looking to replicate. .448, okay. This is what I'm talking about, guys. For me, the biggest gains are when I can feel something, I can tell what's happening, and then I can replicate it. That's what I'm looking for. Love when it comes together. So right now, I'm not going to hit the gas much. I'm going to try and replicate that. .450. Okay, right on the money. All right, running out of mags here. So I'm gonna go there. Hit the gas just a little bit. I'm gonna try and get my first shot a little bit faster. Okay, I'm in the 130s, which from 22 yards isn't awful, right? Not hateful. But we're gonna try and hit the gas a little bit there. .427. First shot was a 127, so slightly faster, but not much. Really, the reload was faster, transition was a little bit quicker, right? Low-hanging fruit, something like this, if you can shave any time off the draw, really, it's probably not super realistic if I can get in the 1-teens. It's just me trusting myself. I'm just making sure that dot's where I want it in the back before I pull the trigger. Okay, transitions are going to be kind of low-hanging fruit here. .430. I think that's going to be right about my max, okay? So guys, we'll look at targets real quick. We'll wrap up here. All right, this was early on. All right, I called this. These are slightly dragging off. That was the egregious delta dragging off. Otherwise, pretty good, pretty consistent. Okay, there's a couple in the back that I called early on. Right, it's same stuff. Going at that pace, being really visually focused. If you start to lose it, you're going to get these at 22 yards. Okay, especially hitting the gas. Overall, I'm pretty happy with this. Fairly concentric. Moving on the gun a little bit. This side's very good, right? I have one delta dragging on, shooting before my eyes are locked on where they need to be, before the gun's there. That's actually really good. Got one alpha break-in, one delta, right? Trying to do more videos like this. Hopefully they help. If they do, comment, let me know what you think. Just trying to get guys out of the mindset of just coming out and blindly shooting and trying to hook up and really being conscious, right? We're coming from a shooting realm that's been a drill culture for a long time, and there's nothing wrong with shooting drills, but coming out and being very focused and aware of what's happening and where to hit the gas, where to hit the brakes, and then picking out small things to diagnose and work on, I think is the best thing you can do in your own training. So comment, let me know what you guys think. If you want to shoot something else, we'll probably try and do this a couple times a month. Thanks.